Welcome back. You are making excellent progress, and each lesson adds another piece to your programming toolkit. Let's continue building your skills. C++ Beginner Course, Lesson 1.4 Writing, Compiling, Linking, Running. In this lesson, we're going to walk through the entire life cycle of a C++ program, from the moment you write your code to the moment your computer runs it. Understanding this process will help you read error messages, debug your programs, understand how C++ works internally, and build confidence as a programmer. Let's break it down step by step. Even though your modern development environment or IDE hides most of these steps behind a single run button, they always happen behind the scenes. Knowing this specific flow gives you a huge advantage as you continue learning, because you will actually know what the computer is complaining about when an error pops up. Every single C++ program goes through the exact same sequence: writing the source code, pre-processing, compiling, linking, and finally running the executable. Let's look at how your code transforms across each distinct milestone. Everything begins with source code, the text you write in your IDE. This is your .cpp file. When you write C++ code, you're giving instructions in a human-friendly language, but at this stage your code is just text. It cannot run yet. Your job as a programmer is to write clear, correct instructions. The rest of the process transforms those instructions into something the computer can execute. Before your code is compiled, it goes through a step called pre-processing. The preprocessor handles things like include statements, define macros, and conditional compilation. For example, when you write include iostream, the preprocessor literally copies the contents of the iostream header into your program. It prepares your code so the compiler knows exactly what functions and definitions exist. Think of preprocessing as setting the stage before the real work begins. Next comes compiling, one of the most important steps. The compiler reads your pre-processed code, checks it for errors, translates it into machine instructions, and produces object files ending in .o or .obj. These object files contain low-level machine code, but they are not complete programs yet. If your code has mistakes, the compiler will stop right here and show you error messages. This is why understanding the compile step helps you debug more effectively. After compiling, the linker takes over. The linker's job is to combine your object files, connect your code with external libraries, and resolve function references to produce the final executable. For example, when you use stdcout, the linker must connect your program to the standard library where cout is defined. If something is missing like a library, you'll get a linker error, not a compiler error. Linking is the step that transforms pieces of machine code into a complete program. Once linking is complete, you get your final output on Windows, a .x file, and on macOS or Linux, an executable binary. This file contains pure machine code, the zeros and ones your computer can run directly. At this point, your program is fully built. You can run it anywhere without an IDE. Finally, your computer executes the machine code. When you run it, the operating system loads it into memory. The CPU executes the instructions, and your program performs the tasks you wrote. This is the moment where everything you wrote becomes real, from text to machine code to a running program. Let's recap the full life cycle. You write source code, the preprocessor prepares it, the compiler translates it, the linker assembles it, and the computer runs it. Understanding this flow will help you debug, structure, and reason about your programs as you continue learning C++. Another lesson completed. Well done, your consistency is what builds real programming skill. Thanks for being here and thank you for subscribing. I appreciate every bit of your support.